So I was asked to actually do this topic, and I actually had to chop it just to get um, just a title that will fit. And it says, when people try hard to put you into a box and to mess up your life, and you just keep flying high, then they start to say different stuff. Either you're mental, either you're crazy, something of the sort. They start to come up with other stuff, and they try to humiliate you, undermine you, and try to demean you and discredit you. And they will try to do anything and try to make themselves look good, try to use as a scapegoat and also as a whipping boy. And we know these terminologies. Some terminology I give you, go Google it, because I haven't got the time to go through on the video, but Google it. But when people try these things and it don't work, and you fly out of the box and don't keep going to the box, then they try to get you mixed up, and they try to get you and they just because they're embarrassed. You see, when you really mean somebody well, then all things that comes out of you is good for them. You know what I'm saying? It's good for them, because it's not about you, it's about the person. It's always about the person, and you doing the good, and you doing something that is actually humanely correct, or principle, morals, whatever the case is. And if the person is in objection to it, then you understand, then you've got to back off. It doesn't matter how good it is. That's what I'm trying to say. It's got to be accepted from the person, by the person. You can't try to help the person and the person does not approve. You cannot try to help the person and you're putting the person down. But when somebody has an evil intention, by the way, they want you to be seen. They want you to see into some screwed up, messed up, mixed up way. And yes, there are people out there that is like that. You've got to be careful of these people that want things after you. And when they don't give it, they try to mess you up, and they try to sabotage you, and they lie about you, and they try to mess up your name. These are just evil-minded, vindictive, sly, hateful, wicked, nasty people. And yes, we have them, and you've got to be aware of these sort of behavior. But the behavior that that is acceptable and that is very much pleasing is when you see people the way that you would like to be seen, even if they may not be so lovable, but you see them into a way you forgive and you move on, and you have peace to say, because karma is real. God, whatever you sow, you will reap, and God does reward people for their work. So there's no need to be nasty. There's no need for us to be vindictive and sly and pick up the mantle of revenge. God will do the job, and we all fall in that sort of capacity at times. So we got to get out of it to be able to stand up in love and forgiveness, even to the hateful ones, because God will repay us all. Stand up in love. But I just want you to know the manifestation of the symptoms to these people. When they try all of that, they will try to sabotage you, mess you up, laugh at you, but they are scared. The cat. They're just only because what they fire at you did not work. They try to use you as some scapegoat. They try to use you as a whipping boy. They try to use you as a joke or a comedy, or they try to vicariously speak to you with innuendos, or they try to put you down in any given way, but I'm telling you that don't take notice of that. Don't take no notice that the only reason why that is because some way or the other they have allowed themselves to be so inferior that they're intimidated by you, so they see you as a threat even when you're not a threat. Therefore, what happened now is that they actually want to fight that way. But if they were from the beginning, not building traps and building all these hateful energy, I'm telling you this right now, you will be able to prosper. You'll be able to understand that prosperity is from your purpose. It's all from your purpose. So don't be dismayed. Don't be upset. Don't be sort of discouraged and go in depression and go in a hateful mode because of people what they're doing. The reason why the reason why they are doing that is only because the trap that they tried you did not work. So hold your head up high, put your shoulders back and your chest out, and walk with pride and go straight after every single thing that is yours. You know it's yours. Go get it. Take care. I love you and I support you and also praying for you. Go and get what is rightfully yours.